What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Empires of the Undergrowth. In the last episode, we failed. 5.2. I mean, we didn't actually fail. I quit early because we were going to fail. But I've taken a look at the ants, and I think I have an idea. I'll show you what I mean once we get in there. I think I've been using the tank units as regular soldiers and the medics as a special unit. I think these guys here are what we need to focus
This
on.
Matabele queen has located the perfect spot to found a new colony. Surrounded in all directions by termite mounds, securing a steady supply of food should be no problem. Her raiders are spoiled for choice.
Okay, so what I think we need to actually do is use the medics as a soldier. Right. And then add more. I'm going to assume these are tanks. I mean, they're actually soldiers, but I'm going to assume that we're going to use them as tanks. And we're going to have mostly medics. I think that's the plan anyways. We'll see how that goes. All right. Get all that opened up. Maybe open this up so we can add some more food. And let's see if we can't get a couple more of these thrown in. Or a couple thrown in to start. Now we know that they go for this guy first. The green one. So I think what we're going to do...
Unfortunately for this colony, prosperity is about to turn into peril. Not
is we're going to head up here.
A vast army of Dorilus nigricans driver ants have established a temporary outpost. Like their New World counterparts, the Essaton army ants, they are nomadic and will send out daily marauding columns in search of food. The local termite mounds will not go unnoticed for long.
So basically, we're going to head up here and we're going to feed off of these guys. We're going to farm them. Here they come. Might as well meet them up higher. First thing we're going to do is we're going to have our soldiers start killing, and these ants are just going to strictly start taking the food back. Okay. Let's have them grab as much food as they can. This guy's going to be sacrificed. That's okay. Have them drop back. I'm very blue in this light. Still haven't quite figured out the new camera.
The first driver ant scouts can be seen encroaching on the termite mound to the
That's
northwest.
okay. So, we need to kind of sacrifice this one, I believe. I could be wrong. That could be a big mistake. But I think that's the play.
Now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Just going to leave it at that for now. All right, let's get you guys back up here.
The ants must defend themselves.
Just going to grab as much food as we can. Okay, grab that and run. Have them jump back again. So it's kind of a gun and run kind of deal. If that's what you want to call it. Run in, kill them all, loot them all, run away. Oh, we got room for one more. Maybe a few upgrades.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Let's have you guys come back out. Okay, here comes a big line of them. We're gonna rush in when they arrive.
The ants must defend themselves.
And so having this large group of purple ones here should technically mean... Oh god, I've got them grabbing food. Damn it. Should mean that if anybody goes down, they should be around to grab them. Okay, grab all that and run. Gonna place that back down there for when we need them. Maybe we go for this one next. Got a ton of food coming in. See how our numbers are already growing? I think this is a good plan.
The ants must defend themselves.
We'll have them actually grab the food. There's some work back at the base back in the nest for our workers. So we'll let these guys do all the work. Can we grab all of that? Yes, we can. Okay. Who's fighting? See, just immediately grabbed it and ran. It worked well. And it looks like these guys survived. Not by a lot, but survived nonetheless. The first day. I noticed that they survived the first day and we couldn't even really help them last time, so...
The ants must defend
Oh,
themselves.
Jesus. Get out of here, dude. Wasn't planning on fighting you. Okay, so everything has retreated back inside. Let's head home and do some nest clearing. Okay, so we're definitely going to be opening up the... Can I help you? Okay. We're definitely going to be opening up the little big-ass ant highway here.
The workers have excavated an African stink ant tunnel, and it appears to have been used recently. The tunnels serve as convenient highways for the stink ants, allowing them to reach the outskirts of their territory safely.
So it's actually good to have a few of the worker ants die, because then they can come back as an extra. See how we've got a +3 there now? So we actually have 10 of them. And it works out well. Alright, go ahead and excavate that. I think that's probably gonna... I think there's a highway right here, if I remember right. Yeah, but that's okay. There we go. In there you go.
The ants must fight. Night falls, and the clearing between the termite mounds will soon be scuttling with nocturnal predators.
We're going to open all this up, grab all this food, and hopefully we can avoid the big ants at the same time. And then once we get all this excavated and dealt with, we'll say, I think we should head out and start harvesting from the actual termites again. Oh. Okay, we can probably start adding some tanks in again. Or for the first time. Okay, everybody get out of there. Before the big ants come.
The ants must defend themselves.
From where?
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
Okay, let's change that. What are you? Okay. Go back to your highway. Thank you. Ah, yeah, no, just keep going up. These guys will slowly fall back and you'll catch them anyways. I think we're gonna go one more day without fighting again. Kind of again sacrifice the green one if we have to.
The driver ants are back. Unchecked, they will eventually exhaust the Matabili's food supply. If their incursion into this area becomes too costly, however.
Okay, so we might have lost 2. What we got here? These guys are still in good numbers, though, so they might survive another attack. They very well could. Okay, throw those in there. Let's keep the 215 for now. Those guys are definitely in trouble. Let's head back over here. They've got a ton of workers out, so let's make use of that. The pink one is kind of a nightmare. No workers all the way up to the nest. Then you got to go past the nest to get them, so.
A huntsman spider, Pseudomicromata Mary, has subdued a Matabele ant. She hunts without a web, relying on speed to chase down her victims. Once she is satisfied, she will retreat to a crevice in the rock, hidden away until hunger drives her out once more.
Okay. So those guys are running with that. That's good. This guy doesn't know where we are. Grab all that food and head back up here. Because we're about to have a lot more food up here by taking out these soldiers. There's so much strategy involved in this game. That's why I love it. Alright, grab as much food as possible. I.e. all of it. Thank you. Oh, no. Okay, you got away. I'm thinking at this rate, we might be able to put up a fight tomorrow. They're still alive. They're not going to be, though. Yeah. They're getting wiped out today.
The driver ant invaders pressed into the heart of the northwestern mound, finishing off the last of the defenders and slaughtering the termite queen and king. Single-minded in their pursuit of meat, the drivers set their sights to the south. Without intervention, the termites will fall quickly.
Let's get all this.
The ants must fight.
Oh, damn it. I'm bad for that. Uh-oh. Should be able to take them out pretty quick. Maybe that'll force them to close. It's looking like it. Oh god, another one. Alright, so this one should be closed. And then these two should cause that one to close. Okay. Minor setback, but it's okay. Like I said, minor setback. You're not going to grab them? Oh, we're full. Okay. Come on, open it up.
The ants will fight to the death.
Well, at this point, we may as well try and get them all closed. Just termites. Okay, after this one it'll close, so hopefully no more spawn. Yeah, one more spawned, okay. Grab all that food. And we'll run over and grab all of this food. I think we're probably good to start upgrading. Perfect. All right, back
Darkness sets
outside.
in, and the undergrowth stirs. The creatures of the night awake.
There's one more. So we may as well make an attempt on that one at some point. And it's going to be this guy here, I'm assuming.
The ants will fight to the death.
We'll just sit here for now, let the soldiers come find us. Here they come. The soldiers are worth the most food, so makes sense. It makes sense. Don't worry, don't wow, I think I'm having a stroke. Don't worry, I didn't forget that it does still cost to hatch new ants. But as long as we can take out a pile of soldiers, it's worth our time. Come on, fall back. A notable sacrifice. Okay, we can finally deal with them too. God, look at the size of them. So we're sitting at 15 ants. 15. 13. Alright, let's go up and get a little more food before we start fighting.
The driver ant menace has returned, and the termite soldiers gather at their mound's entrance to repel the invasion. A brave effort, but futile. Their defenses will not hold.
Well, that's what we're here for, to help with that. Everybody's got their food. Let's head over here. Rude.
An unfortunate Matabele scout has been snatched by a Contius lamate, a wafer trapdoor spider. It tops its burrow with a hinged opening that blends perfectly with the surrounding substrate. When feeling the vibration of a passing insect, it runs out, strikes, and drags the victim underground, all in the blink of an eye.
Come on, keep going. Alright, we're sending everybody up.
Although the driver ants are generally smaller than the Matabele, their mages are formidable opponents on the battlefield. Their huge armored heads power broad jaws more than powerful enough to crush even the largest Matabele soldiers.
Okay, we've stopped them so far. This is a losing battle right now, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe not quite. Okay, so they're getting away with 4 pieces right now. So I'm gonna let you guys grab a little bit of food. That's it. No more. Okay. Our army is attempting to refill. We might want to back off a little bit. Just let a few of them by. You know what? Hold them. They got 4 pieces. If we can stop that guy, then it'll stay at 4, but we didn't. So as of right now, they're going to get away with 5 pieces of food. See how they just grab one and run away? You know what? We've got food. We've got food. Just sit down here. 422, we've got food. So far, we're winning. Are they retreating? They're retreating. You guys still have numbers?
The driver ants are returning home, their jaws filled with termites.
With
They will be
6
back
pieces of
soon for
termites.
more. Unlike the Matabele, they have no motivation to show restraint in their termite raids. They will press their siege until the mound is spent and then move to the next. Their losses far outweighing the food they could
We
carry
won.
home, the driver ants have finally been forced away. The Matabele have regained control over their
Big ol'
territories
lizard.
and stewardship of the remaining termite mounds. If the driver ants should ever return, this colony will be prepared.
I like that a lot. Okay. We're starting out a new nest. So maybe we go for the extra food. Yeah. Beautiful. How do we do? 22,000. I don't know if that's good. I have no idea if that's good. But I'm happy with it. We didn't obviously get the first attempt, but looking back at this, we wouldn't have won it anyways. No shot. No shot we would have won that. All right. Well, let's return to our formicarium where there's absolutely nothing sitting there waiting for us except for a big pile of food and like a dozen ants.
Ugh, crumbs
14 ants.
everywhere. Who's been bringing food into the lab?
We're going to need this. Look at all this food. It's got to be 8,000 pieces of food out here, if not more. Probably way more. All right, well, we're going to leave the nest building to another day. I'm definitely going to leave this here on a victory note. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode. Hopefully you liked it better than the last one. Obviously a fail. I considered not even uploading it, but you saw it. Hopefully you loved it. If you hated it, sorry. Here's a victory. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. If you liked it, leave me a like down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you're new, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Maybe even that join button for the memberships. Totally up to you. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.